On the last episode of Bike Talk, I reviewed some additions that we got to the Cruiser Racer shop. I recently got a bike repair and truing stand to add to the shop and quickly put them to use on annual maintenance. It's been well over 2 weeks since I got both stands, and I think it's about time that we do a review on my thoughts of the two stands. So let's get into that. Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels Bike Club, and this is Bike Talk. Bike Talk is a personal vlog with an electric bike enthusiast. Here we share with you news about the e-bike industry and new technologies. We also feature electric cruiser and cafe racer brands. And we specifically highlight custom and DIY electric bikes. If this channel appeals to you and you like what we like too, please click like and subscribe. Now let's get to the show. Greetings enthusiasts and welcome to the channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, the Grand Admiral, and this is Bike Talk, the personal vlog of an electric bike enthusiast. A properly equipped workshop makes all the difference. I found this fact to be especially true when I started working at a professional bike shop. The ability to have access to tools that you probably wouldn't normally have at home. Also, the access to a fully stocked workstation where you can perform all of your repairs at once is priceless. After having that type of access, it's hard to imagine going back to doing bike mechanics without it. That's when I set out on a mission to build the best home bike shop that I could ever imagine. I'm so committed that I'm willing to forego my living room comforts to have the perfect bike shop. Currently, my living room is divided, with the bike shop owning about 60% of the space. In fact, I'm even trying to give the bike shop another 10 to 20% more space. Currently, I can comfortably fit 2 bikes, a gear rack, and a bike stand in the open space. I want to make room for at least 3 bikes at a time. The repair stand that I purchased is a bike hand e-bike repair stand and has a maximum weight capacity of 110 pounds. So far it works well for me. It can handle both bikes comfortably. The only uncomfortable part is mounting my heavy bikes to the stand. Getting started on the repairs, I have to strip ghosts so that all the cables and housing are exposed to me. I've never changed the cable and housing on the entire cruiser to date, but I have had shifting issues for months. Let's just say I'm proud to say that I have the knowledge to fix it now. I'm not sure if you noticed the broken finger. Here's a side note on the broken finger. I've broken this finger and 2 others half a dozen times already. And each time, I just hot glue them back on. Hey, you! Oh, me? Yes, you! Do you enjoy the content on this channel? Would you like to help us grow? Well, finger the like button and subscribe to this channel. The YouTube algorithm likes to reward these types of behaviors, so don't hold back. Thanks for your support. Now, back to the show. Alright, so it's come to my attention that my barrel adjusters are all messed up. This one is definitely really bad, warped and scratched. It's gotten even worse because I had to take a wrench to it, a vice grip to it, and another wrench to try to adjust to get it to loosen up so I can turn it. But this thing is completely twisted inside. Like, the screw on the inside there's a slit here on the barrel, and then there's a slit on the screw that goes inside, and it's completely twisted. So the screw is supposed to line up with these slits, and it's like twisted, you know. So I gotta see if I can change the barrel adjuster on this. You can change out barrel adjusters on brakes. Like right now I've got this one off and it's got a little scratching on that one. It's not as bad as this one here on the right. But yeah, so I gotta see if I can figure out how to get this barrel out, so I can change it and have a better barrel adjuster. But I was trying to take it out with it was just twisting inside. Obviously it's bent inside, so it's either a new barrel adjuster or I'm gonna have to order a new brake lever for an electric bike. So over here I've got this barrel adjuster, and it has some scratching on it right there. See if I can get a better shot of that. So the scratching on it is keeping it from twisting properly. So looks like it's just a little shaved metal, or a little scratched metal right there. So I'm gonna shave some of it off using a Dremel saw. See if I can get some of it off, and if not that, I'm gonna use a shaver, a grinder that comes with the Dremel, and see if I can get it to grind down some. So let's do that. Before any of you craftsmen start to shame me, allow me to shame myself. Viewers, please be advised. The way in which that I am using this saw is incorrect. It is not wise to use a Dremel saw while the object you're sawing is in your hand. This is not correct. Do not do this. Alright, now I've got that flange piece of metal sawn off. I will use a file to smooth the surface. Alright, quick thing. So I took the grip chips apart because these ones here usually aren't very easy to take apart if in a reinstall, or not reinstall, but a reassemble, if you can't see what's going on. Listen, I'm not gonna play with this too long because I really want to get it back together. Anyhow, this goes together like so. And then you have to pull it apart and fish the line, or the cable, back through. And here's the cable head. So if this was still put together, imagine how hard it would be to kind of get this out of here. You know, you have to fish this out. Once you get that out, you have to throw one back in. It needs to go in through here and then make a turn into here. And if this was back on, that turn might be a little tough, depending on, you know, what angle you're trying to put that in. And then it also has to come through that hole, and sometimes it gets caught up in there on things. So yeah, so I take it apart. I'm going to put the new line back in and go from there. Today's sponsor is Cruiser Racer. Cruiser Racer is more than just a channel on YouTube. It is an entire platform based on electric bike building and enthusiasm. The first way you can help support this channel is by liking this video and subscribing. And if you'd like to go a little further, check out our store on Teesprings. In the store, you'll find authentic, eye-popping designs from the Cruiser Racer and Electron Rebels line. This is a great way to support this channel and help us grow. So head on over to the store and check out our designs today. Now back to the show. So, both cables are set inside the gear shifter. I got too far ahead of myself and forgot the mirror. Moving over to the right side, it's time that I adjust and button up these brakes. The Cruiser is using well over 5 feet of cable housing. At $2 a foot, it can get pretty pricey. Here's one of my favorite repair tasks, tuning the gears. So serious I am. I'm noticing my derailleur hanger is bent. That means once I got all the basic maintenance complete, I will have to take the Cruiser up to second cycle to bend back the derailleur hanger. The caliper rim brake was my first experience with brake adjustment. I thought this was the best type of rim brake out there until I got my hands on a pair of V-brakes. I like how this stops, but the pads could be closer to the wheel. I'll give it one more tight down and a ferrule and we're done. All that I have to do now to conclude the annual maintenance is true both the wheels. Now the rear wheel is totally unaligned. However, I'm used to truing regular tires, so it should be a cinch. My real challenge lies with truing the front hub motor which I'll get into, or I will conclude in the next episode as I dive deeper into wheel truing. Having the bike repair stand on deck is a complete game changer, as well as having the truing stand. In fact, I can see now that the next project is going to be much more enjoyable just because I have these two pieces of equipment. But that's all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for hanging with me. If you enjoyed this video, please show me by fingering the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I look forward to seeing you on the next show. Thank you so much for watching. Have a safe week out there and ride easy.